Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So today, I wanted to go over a theory that I have about aura in regards to its origin, as well as who was the very first person to actually unlock their aura, and at what point in time could this have historically happened in the RWBY timeline. So sit back, relax, I hope you all enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Aura is very vital within RWBY's universe. Aura is an ability that anyone with a soul is able to use with enough practice. And the more skilled one with aura is, the more they can do with their aura, such as they can increase their own abilities in some ways, such as power or speed, and there are many other ways that aura can be used. The specific abilities of aura and their strengths differ from individual to individual and are dependent on a number of factors such as experience, innate skill, and even training, and the user's skills, and most importantly, their training. As Pyrrha states when unlocking Jean's aura, aura is the manifestation of our soul. It bears our burdens and shields our hearts. And this is very important to think about. Not only that, but because aura is the manifestation of one's soul, it can appear very differently depending upon who the user is that is using aura. So, in other words, it has a variety of different colors. But as we know, not everyone can use aura. Anything that lives has a soul is able to use aura, except for Grimm, because Grimm are soulless creatures. But while we did learn all of these things, one important thing is we never learned of the origin of aura. And this is something that has come across my mind multiple times, because while the world itself knows that everyone can use aura, oddly enough, we've never had the origin of who was the very first person to use aura, who even discovered aura, and how did they even activate it without even knowing what aura actually was. And this is something that I've thought, well, everybody obviously knows what it is now, so at some point in time, somebody had to have found a way to activate it, or learn that they've even had this ability in the first place. But this also got me thinking about something. So, if you think about it, go back to humanity the first time around. They were wiped out by the gods, and they had magic back in the day. So while they had the magic, they were wiped out. As the God of Light then states, humanity will be reborn, but they will only be a fraction of the power that they once were. So with humanity being reborn yet again through dust, this made me think that possibly, maybe aura itself is the final remnant of what humanity once was. Maybe it is the final fraction that the God of Light was talking about. And over time, humans had eventually learned that they had this power or this ability that they could tap into and actually be able to use. So a possibility here is this could be the remaining fraction of power that the humans have since they were reborn from dust. But somebody had to have had the knowledge of knowing that humans would still at least have this fraction of power in comparison to what they used to have. And that leads me to believe that it was Ozpin. Now, the reason why I say that Ozpin may have known of this is because the God of Light did say that humanity would only have a fraction of the power that they once had. Therefore meaning that Ozpin knew that they had a fraction of the power by what the God of Light stated, therefore meaning Ozpin tried to figure out what this power actually was. He probably tried to, through his reincarnations, tap into this power on his own. But then again, this would also come back to the idea of why would Ozpin try to tap into this power or try to unlock aura if he had his own magic in the first place. And seeing how powerful the magic was of the original human race before they were wiped out by the gods, then what purpose would Ozpin have to try to figure out this power of the new humans that were created from dust? Unless he was a power-hungry tyrant that just wanted power all to himself and just to take over the world, like a power-hungry monster. No, I'm just kidding. But let's go back to the maidens, for example. So, Ozpin, in one of his reincarnations as the old man, he gave his power to 4 young women, and they were the maidens. Now, over time, we did also learn that the maidens are also the keys to the specific doors to the relics. So maybe by using his magic to seal the relics away, or by using the maidens specifically to be keys to the doors with his magic, Salem won't be able to get through the doors unless she has a maiden that is appropriate to the door with his magic. But then again, there's also the time period of the Great War, which was a very tragic time for Remnant, because while all the countries were fighting each other. At the same time, this also lured Grimm, which made things even worse. So maybe Ozpin during the war, or maybe even before the war had started, he realized what Aura was. He had centuries of possibly training with it. Maybe he unlocked it after the Maidens, maybe he unlocked it during the time of the Maidens, that he knew he had another power that he could use besides the magic itself. And once the academies were created, this would be Ozpin's way of teaching up-and-coming hunters to be able to use Aura to protect themselves, to protect the people, and for them to also even protect themselves from the Grimm, and maybe Ozpin's way of seeking out some of the strongest users of Aura and some of the strongest hunters to be able to aid in his war against Salem. I think that this might be the possibility, and considering that Ozpin said that he is over 1,000 years old as well as Salem, he has had centuries to be able to learn about Aura, to use it, to even master it. And considering that his magic had also been draining, this may have been the other reason as to why he learned about Aura and then taught it to others, so that they could use it to protect themselves and to be strong enough to maybe even aid him against Salem. But anyways, I'll be back again on Tuesday. Let me know what you think down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit the video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, share this video with your friends if you found this informative or useful, and also follow me on Discord. Link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.